In this video, we've got Ben. Ben's been a member with RDM for 12 months now. And I just want to share some of his story and a little bit of your journey so you can hear it from someone else. You don't have to always hear it from me. I know you see a lot of the videos floating around, but hear it from Ben and the other dads inside of RDM on what it's really like to transform your life and move forward and win the second half. So, mate, thanks for taking the time out.
No worries.
Where were you before RDM and how's this changed your life?
So before RDM, I was very lethargic. Worked hard, providing for my family, all the usual things that dad tries to do. I just found I was lacking energy. I would come home irritable, tired, and just uninspired basically. And
What were the big things that made you realise that you needed to change your life? Like, you spoke about some of those problems and challenges you're facing, and mate, you're not alone there. Like, a lot of you fathers watching this, tired, stressed, life is chaotic, you don't have the time of day nor the energy to handle it, but what was the turning point for you, mate?
Yeah, so I think I was on my Christmas break. I was just sitting on the couch. I think I'd watched 6 seasons of Ice Road Truckers. I just thought, what am I doing with my life? Where am I? If I'm like this now, what am I going to be like in the next year, 5 years, 10 years? What are my kids looking up to? Where's dad? Oh, he's sitting on the couch watching Netflix. So I wasn't really leading my family well in that area.
Fast forward 12 months. 12 months, this man is flourishing. He started his own business, which is now thriving, does bush trails, runs, walks, engages with the family where he takes the kids with him. They're doing push-ups with you, mate, some of the programs and workouts. And it's incredible to see your journey, mate. Like, it's really funny. It's hard and easy at the same time to share with you the environment and the changes that these men live in their life. And like Ben's explained, none of them are different from you. Like, what separates them? Yes, they take that level of commitment, but they also recognise the alternative if they don't change as well, mate. But fast forward 12 months with RDM, I know you speak about confidence a lot, but what's changed? Where we are now from where you were.
Yeah, so the biggest change for me is just taking action. So getting off the couch, I started off walking around the block, then I moved that up to walking around several blocks to doing park runs, 5 kilometres every Saturday morning. So now I go for like trail runs on Saturday, Sundays, and I can go. I remember one time I set off one day just to do 4 kilometres, just to get out and about. And by the end of it, I'd knocked out 21 k's out through the bush, through several suburbs and back again. And I would never dreamed of doing that before. I would have done the bare minimum. I wouldn't have sort of pushed myself to that next level.
It's incredible, mate. You should be proud of yourself for it. And what about yourself? Like, we talk about self-value, belief systems. Like, what are your beliefs like now, as well as your time management and how you handle the day?
Yeah. So growing up, I was like a quiet, reserved type of guy. I was always sort of in the background, and happy to let life happen around me and just sort of step in when I need to, but always sort of in the background. But now I've just taken charge of my life, not letting life happen to me, but charging after life and making things happen, and just getting out there and just the boost in energy and taking my family out into the bush and getting them active and going exploring. So it's not just me that's found the energy and inspiration to get out and do things. It's a little knock-on effect through everybody.
It's incredible. Like I said, mate, you should be proud of yourself. We've done a podcast with Ben as well. You can catch his full story on iTunes, Spotify, several platforms. But it's awesome having you in, mate. Like, we work with fathers all over Australia. We've got dads in every single state and territory, which is awesome. But it's great to have a local like yourself around where we can have these catch-ups. But if this resonates with you and you feel like you're a father who's struggling with energy, life is chaotic and there's always going to be chaos or something, right? There's always going to be stress. But you're not organising yourself with the right habits to create that championship mindset and those championship habits to become part of who you are entering the second half in life, it is the RDM 5 pillars, the system, and the way that we personalise the system that is the difference to what Ben's just shared. And so many fathers who were just like you that have now turned their life around. Let us show you the pathway. Let us show you the system that we use to help fathers in the second half get 2 to 3 hours back every single day of their life and triple their energy to move ahead and have a good body, but not just a good body that's healthy, fit and strong that allows them to perform, but actually have the respect and the connection with their wife and their family and children the way that they should on their terms, because they're leading the family now and they're creating their legacy. Thanks for joining us, mate.
No worries.
Appreciate it.